Hi Eric, it was so great to talk to you yesterday. This is Jasmine from Sprout SEO Solutions, and I just wanted to shoot you this quick video to go over how you can get more traffic to your websites and hopefully get some more customers out of it. So let's get started. I have your website pulled up here. First thing, I love you have an easy to fill out, like readily available contact form right there. These are super cute. We've got just a little bit of content and some easy to use buttons, and we know your service areas, so that's really, really good. I will say though, we don't have quite enough content on your page, and this kind of goes throughout your whole website too, just not enough content on your web pages. And I say this because we know that Google loves content. So Google likes to see at least 1,500 words minimum per page. And this is because Google has these things called crawlers. And what those crawlers do is they read through the content on your website and they use that to better understand what your website is about. So that content will really help Google understand what you provide for people, like what your services are, where you're located, all of that good information. But without the correct content, Google can't understand any of that. So that means Google won't rank you for it. Now, when we're talking about content, it is super important to make sure that we're including the correct keywords. So, for example, if someone is in Montgomery, Illinois, they're looking for a flooring company, they might go to Google and search flooring company near me, flooring company Montgomery, Illinois, hardwood flooring Montgomery, Illinois, etc. Those are all examples of different keywords. So I did a quick Google search for floor installation Montgomery, Illinois as an example of a keyword that you might want to be ranking for. At the top of the page here are all ads, so people are paying for these spots, so we're going to scroll right past those. And really what I want to focus on here is the Google Map Pack. Now this is an incredible opportunity for traffic because it does show up near the top of that Google search results page, which means people are more likely to click on any results here. And congratulations, you guys are right here, second spot in the Google Map Pack, so pat yourself on the back. That's incredible. It's a really good spot to be. I'll keep this part short and sweet since you are already here, but just some tips and tricks to make sure you get here and you can stay here. Some important things. First off, making sure you have a Google My Business profile, which clearly you do, and making sure that profile is really filled out, which means in that little bio, the About Us thing you can fill out, we've got at least 750 words there, ideally with some of those keywords that we're talking about, and making sure that you have pictures and you're posting. Second, you want to make sure that you're getting reviews, which I can see that you are. We've got 8 reviews here, 5-star reviews, so that's incredible. The more reviews you can have, the better. The more positive reviews, the more Google will rank you higher. Google will understand that you're an expert in this area. And one thing that businesses don't realize is that having these reviews is good, but responding to them will also help boost your rankings in this section. So just a little thing to know. And lastly, you want to make sure that your company is getting citations. Now, a citation is just anywhere out on the wild web where you have your business name, your address, your phone number, that sort of thing. And typically this is found in like online directories. So think Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor. Sites like that are great places to get citations. And again, the more citations you have, the more Google understands what you're offering, where you're at, and Google will place you in this map pack and bump you up higher. So moving on from that, below the map pack is where we have the organic search results, which is really where we want your website to be popping up. So I'm going to skip these first ones. They are a bunch of directories. We've got Home Depot, so big, powerful sites. Technically, it is possible to beat them out, but it does take some thought and strategy. The first real company we get to is this stevesandingservice.com. So we're going to consider them your top competitor for this particular keyword, and we're going to take a look at their website. So first, we see they have lots of content. So not as many pictures, not quite as pretty, but we do have a good content here. Now, it's still not quite enough, right? We don't have those 1,500 words on this page alone. So right there is an opportunity for growth for your website and potential to beat this competitor out on that Google search results page. But that is a good reason why they are likely where they're at. If we go through their website, we see they do have an emphasis on content throughout, even if it's not quite enough. So I want to take you over to this tool that I use called Ahrefs. This is a paid search engine optimization tool that I use to analyze websites. And I went ahead and put your competitor in here, and I'm not gonna lie, when I first looked at this, I was a little bit confused. So the first numbers we want to look at is this DR and UR. So DR is just a reflection of how powerful Google thinks a website is, and UR is how trustworthy they think it is. And your competitor is not doing too well in either of these. But this is because these scores are influenced by the number of backlinks that you have. So a backlink is just anywhere out on the wild web where there is a link or a button that when someone clicks on it, it takes them back to your website. So the more backlinks you have, and more specifically, the more quality backlinks you have, meaning links that are coming from other reputable websites, ideally ones that are in your industry, the higher your DR and UR scores are going to be, and the more likely you are to rank higher in the eyes of Google. And then also keywords, which your competitor does not seem to be prioritizing many keywords, are they? Is another way of ranking on the first page of Google, which we have talked about a bit. Now, I went ahead and put your website into here, and you can see your DR is kind of blowing theirs out of the water. Ideally, we like to have these scores around 30, but 26 isn't too far off and isn't bad at all, and you've got a bit of a low trust score, but again, these can be improved if we just improve upon our backlinks. And for keywords, you are also not ranking for any keywords organically right now. So I will say, initially I was confused to see they've got all this, but they are still ranking on that first page and you're not. But if we go ahead and look here, so I typed in floor installation Montgomery, Illinois. And I don't know if you've ever looked at this little area here. It's called the meta description. But you can see Google itself has bolded this floor installation because this matches the Google search I put in, right? So even though your competitor might not be actively tracking and trying to rank for this keyword, Google itself crawled their website, read that information, and saw that these keywords were on the website. And that's why they put them here on this first page of Google for me. That is the power of having content on your websites, which is why I say if you get more content on your website, if you're strategic with your content and get those good keywords, then especially with a DR score like this and getting some more backlinks and bringing up that trust rating, you should have no problem over time getting up on that Google search results page and getting more clicks. I hope that this has been educational and informative. That's all I have for you for this video. If you have any questions or want to keep talking, please feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, if you could just drop me a line and give me any feedback on how helpful or not helpful this video was, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your time.